Hello and welcome to a Remnant 2 build video. Today I'm going to show you guys my rapid fire crossbow build, which, frankly, when I first was like, I'm going to try this idea that's floating in my head, I kind of thought it was going to be bad, but it's low-key kind of is fun and kind of decent. Like, very surprised, pleasantly surprised at that. Yeah, so I want to show it off to you guys. It's not going to be a little random thing anymore. So, just like anytime I do a video, a build video, there is a chance anything I have, you might not have it, and that's okay. There's a general idea that we're going for here, and as long as you kind of stick to that idea, or, substitute with whatever rings you have that do the same thing that we're looking for, it's going to work out fine. Plus, I'm not always making a lot of the most optimized choices or, meta choices, so you could absolutely swap out some of the, least or, less good choices that I've made and then put in some better options as far as rings, amulets, armors, and stuff go. And we are playing on Apocalypse, so if you're playing on Nightmare Lore, it's gonna work even better for you, because if I'm making it in Apocalypse, you can make it somewhere else. So the first thing is, it's a crossbow, right? We're using a crossbow. It's all about using that. And if you're not super familiar with a weapon, it's similar to the bows in that it's a quiet weapon, single shot. The stats are somewhat comparable. The baseline damage of the crossbow is a little bit higher, but you don't have that charged shot, perfect shot sort of scenario going on with a crossbow. So you can just fire it and go. So if you're not very good at using the bow, or you don't really like using it, crossbow might be a good choice for you there. It is kind of liberating to just click and shoot, click and shoot, click and shoot. So you have that going for you. But overall, it's an okay weapon. It's not super mind-blowing or anything like that, right? It does have some decent crit hit chance, weak spot damage modifier, things like that. Those are pretty decent. Its max ammo is not amazing, but we've got a couple things on that are going to help us out with that. And then as for the mod and the mutator that we're using on the thing, right now I'm opting for overflow because I'm leaning into reloading really fast fire rate, which the fire rate is kind of a non-issue because it's a single shot weapon. So really everything comes down to reload speed. So I'm using this for that reload speed, plus the shock effect is just kind of nice, but really you could swap it out for any other thing. I have in the past used energy wall. That can allow you to kind of bunker up and just shoot guys from behind a barrier if there's a lot of projectiles, or just kind of use whatever mod works best for you. And then the mutator I'm using is Slayer plus 10 because I've upgraded it to 10. So anytime reloading increases the damage of this weapon's next shot by 20%, lasting for 3 seconds. Well, we are constantly reloading because the gun is a single shot weapon. So as long as you're shooting right after knocking the next bolt in, you're getting a 20% damage boost on that shot. And then at level 10, increases the reload speed by 15%, which is great because it's a single shot weapon. Every time we shoot, we have to reload the thing. Now, once we go on past that, right, we want to focus on reload speed. That way we are getting the bolts back into action as fast as possible. And we are doing that through a few different means. One, the mutator on here. Two is our amulet, the Void Idol. Increases reload speed by 20%, and then reloads only require 50% of the magazine capacity from reserves to fully reload. So, reload speed, pretty straightforward. We reload faster. And then the second half, where they only take 50% of the magazine. So basically, if our magazine would require 2 ammo in order to fully reload, it's only going to cost 1. So with this only having a magazine capacity of 1, it's going to take 0.5. So we basically are going to get 2 shots for every 1 point of ammo that we have. And this is going to help us out a lot because we want to be able to keep shooting the bow a lot. And as long as we're reloading quickly and keep shooting it out, being able to maximize how much ammo we have is fantastic. So we've got that. It's great. Then we have the Outcast Ring. Increases reload speed by 5% for 15 seconds after reloading, stacking up to 5 times. So once you get into a long engagement, boss fight, kind of a big horde of dudes coming out, something like that, you're going to be shooting, and then you're going to get up to another 25% reload speed on top of what we already have going on. So it really stacks up as the fight goes on. It's pretty nice. I like it. And then we have Wind Hollow Circlet. Increases reload speed by 12%, just a flat 12%, so that we're shooting out those crossbow bolts even faster. Once these are my 3 like reload speed things, and once we go past there, I'm using the Stone of Expand, so increases our range damage by 12%, reduces all other damage by 6%. It's not like a requirement or anything like that. I just opted to go for a little bit more of a damage increase after doing a bunch of like some reload speed things. So that's why I'm using it. But there are lots of other options as far as like I just want to increase damage, which is then where we get this last slot. It's a bit of a flex one, I would say. I've put in a couple different things. One in particular that I've used and I do really enjoy is the Shiny Hog Lure. Reloading grants 25 to 30 mod power to both weapons based on a percentage of magazine reloaded. Well, we're constantly reloading the entire magazine because it's a one-shot thing. And even if it's not a full 30 mod power, if it's only 25, honestly, I don't notice a difference at all. Like, it's just a extra chunk of mod power that we are constantly generating. So it allows us to constantly get our overflow ready. If you're using a different mod, you would have something else charging up fairly quickly because each time you reload, it's just a chunk of mod power coming back. So I do really like that one. It is a lot of fun. But if you're trying to go a little more defensive, maybe you don't want to die right away, some other specific things that synergize well with our whole one-shot capacity thing. You've got tightly wound coil. When you spend 75% or more of a current magazine, you gain a shield for 10% of your maximum health for 5 seconds, but it doesn't stack. Each shot takes 100% of the magazine. So every time you take a shot, we're getting a shield. It's just nice because you get basically a nice little buffer on your health to keep you alive. I'm going to do a shield build. So I'm not going to use it on this one in particular because I'm going to be using it on a different video. But that is a good option you could run with as well. If you wanted, I mean, you could run just whatever is working best for you. If you're getting lots of like weak spot shots, goes Ring of Flawed Beauty or maybe Xania's Malice to increase weak spot damage. You know, just whatever this last spot, like whatever you're doing, use this last spot to fill what you need. So if you're taking a lot of damage and needing more defense options, Ring of Crisis, the tightly wound coil, something like that. Maybe you want your mods to recharge faster, shiny, like Hog Lure. Use whatever you want, right? Which I'm going to go ahead and equip the shiny Hog Lure because I've just been enjoying it. One other piece we got here is our relic. I've been swapping around the relic a lot. Use whatever relic works best for you. But as far as its runes go, you know, I've got 2 defensive ones in there. I've got armor and health increases. But then I put a 20% to the ammo reserves because I'm really only using the crossbow. And I just don't care to run out of ammo for it. So I wanted it to go ahead and take the ammo reserves. And that 20% ammo reserves plus the void idol really makes it so I have never run out of ammo while using this crossbow. Even though I'm sitting there and I'm just unloading shot after shot after shot after shot into a boss, I have not run out of ammo. So that's really nice. It completely removes a whole like segment that I would normally have to worry about. And then for the archetypes. So I'm running Gunslinger as my primary and Hunter as my secondary. The main reason I'm taking Gunslinger as a primary is so that when I activate a Gunslinger skill, it instantly reloads my weapons, and then I gain infinite reserve ammo on all weapons for 8 seconds. So basically, again, keeps me from running out of ammo. And I'm using Bullet Storm. So when we activate this, it increases the reload speed and, unleashes the full power and speed of the Gunslinger. Increases fire rate by 20%, which is kind of meh, and reload speed by 50% of all ranged weapons, lasting for 20 seconds. Now, we're not using a single shot weapon, we're using a crossbow, so we gain an extra 15% critical chance and 50% increased projectile speed. So this allows us to shoot a lot of crossbow bolts out, and with that infinite ammo, it really makes sure that we're just not running out of ammo. And then the Hunter is just nice because, you know, we get that extra range damage, weak spot damage, critical hit chance, all those things, ammo stuff, yada, 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 all kinds of good things for range things. And then the Hunter's Mark is just solid as well. Activate that, increasing their damage and like crit chance for our ranged attacks. So definitely the choice. I tried messing around with the Hunter's Focus for a bit because I'm constantly aiming down the sight. So I thought, hey, as long as I'm doing that, I figured if I was using a Hunter's Focus, right, I'm constantly aiming down sights, I would get it to trigger. But frankly, like, you have to just sit down there for a second and then activate the Hunter's Focus. And it really felt like it was interrupting my flow of like just shooting guys. So I didn't particularly enjoy it. It does have a quicker cooldown than this one, but the Hunter's Mark I just found works better for me. So that's why I did there. Now for the traits, I went, again, kind of standard, like a few defensive choices just to make sure I'm not dying. We've got some Fortify, we've got Bark Skin, we've got Vigor. Now, I also took Regrowth to just give us some passive life regeneration. But then took a couple other options here that I don't normally do. So I maxed out Expertise, gives us 20% skill cooldown, so that I can use the Bullet Storm and Hunter's Mark a lot more often, which is going to be nice for us. And then in addition to that, I have 10 points into Footwork, which increases our movement speed while aiming by 50%, and then 9 points into Swiftness, giving us 12% increased movement speed. I went with that because, like I said, I'm aiming down the sights pretty constantly and just lobbing shots downrange. And the number of times I've just been able to move and avoid shots while still aiming down sights has been quite a lot. So really, this Footwork and Swiftness combo has been really good for this build. I would recommend it. But hey, if it doesn't work for you, swap it to something else. Did I forget anything? I've got the Atom Splitter on. It's not important. I have the Tech 22 on. It's also not important. So that's pretty much it. I have heavy armor on right now. Mostly I'm using this one because it fits with the, the mod detail effect on the crossbow. That's pretty much it. And, honestly, too, I don't know that at any point, unless I'm really trying to do something very specific, that I will use anything less than heavy armor in Apocalypse, simply because the damage reduction is... we're at 53% right now, which is not super duper high. And using any other lighter armor just really lets me get one shot constantly, and that's no fun. That's no fun. But yeah, let's get you some gameplay. I'm up on the boss for Nerud, so we're gonna fight that dude. Give you a little show of how it does, and then move on from there. Get some other like open world kind of gameplay as well. All right, here we go. I went ahead and put a Bark Extract on, increasing like some armor.
We could not meet face to face, but your locality and trajectory are fortuitous.
It's such a cool design boss fight, man. So awesome.
All you need do is shut it down. I can accomplish the rest. Do this, and you will help save this world. I can reward you materially as well.
Still talking, bro? I've got that thing. Alright, here we go. So let's go ahead and activate this plus Hunter's Mark now. Ping. And we just start shooting real quick. Dodging that. Oh, kind of messed it up a little bit. That's alright. Let's go ahead and use a relic now. There we go. Ping and just start shooting. And see how quick we can shoot, man. It's awesome. Elemental resist and vicious, so he does more damage. Our lightning stuff isn't going to be as effective against him, which is a little bit of a bummer, but that's not the huge part of the build. Those hands can probably one-shot me. I messed it up. Oop, there we go. Need to move. Go ahead and activate this now, and then start unloading. Keep shooting, keep shooting. There he is. Hit it. Okay, swapping over. So you definitely need to make sure that you have a decent handgun, though. There is something to be said about using like the crossbow and the bow, because sometimes the way their projectiles seem to work against certain like enemy projectiles, like when you need to destroy them, they like just don't seem to work. And it's really irritating, really frustrating. So definitely making sure you have a good side gun is really important. Dodge back. If we can activate this, and we can get plenty of movement speed, and look how quickly we reload, dude. And we just start unloading into this freaking thing. Let's go and activate this now too. There we go. Start trying to hit that orb. So this is one where like if you can get decent weak spot hits, then like oh shit, messed it up a little bit. There we go. If you can get some solid weak point hits, like it would definitely be worth it to swap to one of them, I would say, like a weak point ring of some kind. There we go. Let's heal up now. That'll reload our gun, which is good. Get this ready and going. Ah, damn it. The range on that thing, the like width of it, roll is it's a little bit more than I ever think it is. So it like really messes me up. Oh. Get away from that, please. Alright, start shooting it. Come on. Oh, my nose itches. Why does that always happen, man? Why is it always like, hey, you know how you're trying not to get murdered? Like, why don't you let your nose itch now? How about that? Going over here. Let's get Bullet Storm going. Get a few shots, as many shots as we can. Now watch as we just kind of move around. We can just slowly walk to the side and avoid a lot of that damage. It's no issue. And we're not even at, like, we're at half of our ammo right now. And we just picked up one of our first things of ammo, which is great. So you can see what I mean about having the extra ammo reserve on top of the Void Idol. Really helps out with the ammo requirements. You just gotta create some space here, activate this, and then start getting some shots in. Keep going. Keep going. We need to activate a relic now. We want to make sure we're topped off in case we get clipped by something. And then keep going. Alright, we gotta swap guns so that we get rid of these things. Any more? Oh, that was it? Alright, not bad actually. We did pretty good there. Normally I'm like missing a couple. I think I really only missed like one. We're gonna have to do some good dodging here though. That's a little early. Don't mess it up. Alright, now we gotta heal. That was pretty close. We were actually really close to dying there. While I like the Void Heart, damn it. The delay on the heal can be pretty fatal at times. Dodging that. There we go. I gotta make sure I have stamina though. Oh, get out of that, please. Activate the storm, bullet storm, whatever it is. Look at that damage. Solid damage, dude. And it just keeps pumping out. That's what's nice about it. I really like it. It's so satisfying to just load the bolt super fast. Shoot, shoot, shoot. So good. We've almost got him. As long as I don't flub it, which I've been prone to do here lately. Keep dodging the side. I don't care to get caught in any crazy lasers. I should use a relic now. This part is always the worst for me because I always tend to like walk into one of these things or get caught by a hand as I'm trying to dodge something else. So being careful, yep. Oh, moving away. Yep, there we go. One more and then Void Ball. Yeah, see, that was almost death right there too. Put a couple shots on it while we can. We can heal while it kind of fades away. Just like this. And then we activate Hunter's Mark to get us some more ranged damage and crit chance. And we should be able to finish it here. We just kind of strafe to the side to try and avoid... Never mind. Dodging that. I missed it. Dodging that one. There we go. I want to get a heal going now. Play it safe. Even though we're really close, don't get greedy. You get greedy, and that's how you lose. God damn it. Okay, that's fine. Playing it safe, right? He's got big lasers coming out. Or long lasers. I don't know what you want to call them. One hand is gone. Dodging the side. As long as you keep walking, you don't even have to actually sprint to avoid those things. Go, go, go. Come on. A couple shots should do it. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Oh, there it is. Right, so you see there. That's what the build is about. Just shooting rapid fire bolts, which is solid because the damage on this thing, right? 345. And I mean, you can see comparatively to like other things like 180. 51 because it's a rapid fire thing. This bow does 261, so you know it's a little bit more. I mean, Crescent Moon is its own beast, so maybe we'll ignore that one. But let's compare it to maybe the Widowmaker. Widowmaker has a higher damage, but the rounds per second is slower. So you know you could kind of do the same idea of the build with like the Widowmaker and get like a very similar effect. If maybe you prefer the Widow, like the sniper rifle, instead of the freaking crossbow. But let's go ahead. Let's get out somewhere where we're going to fight some, like, generic enemies. And then, right, labyrinths. We're not going to do it in the labyrinths, though, because, it's just kind of Chomp. 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 More dudes behind us? No? I swear I heard some dudes. Alright. No, thank you. Yeah. I mean, it clears dudes pretty well. Like, because it does such solid damage in a single shot and we reload so quickly. I mean,
Bag's full.
you can just bring dudes down. And I've considered running, what's it called? Burden of the Gambler before, because I'm not always trying to, like, I'm just trying to get shots down range. I'm not, like, trying to get weak spot hits. Like, sometimes, yeah, I am, because it's more damage. But because we're shooting so quickly and reloading so quickly, I've considered taking Burden of the Gambler just to give myself increased crit chance and increased critical hit damage, because I'm just shooting guys. I'm just shooting them, not necessarily trying to do weak point hits. So, like, even though I lose the weak point hits, it might be fine. Maybe I'll try it on this one. Maybe we'll see how that goes. The Hog Lure is, like, not necessary for the build at all, so it's not going to hurt to swap it to something else at all. So Burden of Gambler. See how it goes. I think in general, like, you're going to be better served by having your weak points available to get, but we'll give it a go. We'll see how it feels. Oh, that's a lot of dudes over there, man. Oh, let's make this happen. Let's go. Bam. Full power, activating all my stuff. Nice. And it's just lobbing them down there. Just lobbing them down, dude. Very good. And it's great, even though we miss. I mean, like, our ammo is fine, dude. Like, we still got 38 more shots, which is actually 50% more because we only need half of that for a shot. So, yeah. Really good, really fun. So far, Burden of the Gambler feels okay. I think if you're doing, like, a, if you're on a boss fight or something, you're probably gonna want to take it off, depending on the boss, because if you can consistently get weak point hits, it's just gonna be better off to do it like that. And on some of these guys, you do miss out on the, like, one-shot potential of just nailing them right in the weak point with, like, a critical hit or something. So, like, that probably should have killed him, but, c'est la vie. Oh. 2 shots. You know, once you get, like, a critical hit, it's definitely, like, a solid kill. Oh, here comes some dudes. Alright, let's make it happen. Go ahead and activate the Hunter's Sight right now. That'll help us out to make sure we're not getting completely surrounded or something. Lots of dudes. This is actually exactly what I would like to try and do, right? Just lots of dudes to just shoot at. And see, like, with the Hunter's Mark, the Burden of the Gambler becomes really good because that extra crit chance goes really nicely with the extra crit chance and extra crit damage. So it works out really well, I find. To activate the Bullet Storm now. Oh, look, we got, like, 2 shots out real quick there. Did you notice that? There, and it did it again. Huh. That stupid shield guy, he stood no chance. Oh, that's cool. I'd never actually managed to do that before, I don't think, because I wasn't, like, clicking really fast in the past. So if you do that, you can actually quick squeeze out a double shot of crossbow bolts. Is it actually going to help you at all? Probably not, but hey, it can happen. All right, let's clear a train, dude.
Welcome. Step aboard the train.
Put on the Ring of Crisis. So now if we drop down to 25% health, we'll gain a shield, and that should keep us from dying immediately, which will be pretty nice, especially with the Void Heart, because the Void Heart takes a minute to actually, like, activate. So we can have the Void Heart activated, giving us reduced damage, and then if we drop really low, the shield will shield us and allow it to, like, finish activating and then put us back to max HP.
I do not care.
But this should be pretty fun, I think. Alright, let's activate this Hunter's Mark now. Give me a little preview of who's up ahead. I missed that somehow. Guess I just barely hit that freaking rail thing. There we go. See, you get those one-shots like that, right? And you would be missing that if you had Burden of the Gambler going on. Yep. Gotta watch my back. I don't trust any of these things. Let's activate Bullet Storm now. Boom. I did double shot there. Okay, where are they at? I know more of you are alive. Rolling out of those. Any more behind me?
You're not getting tired.
No, not particularly. Of course there's a ghost. Let's just start lobbing these down range so we can break his shield. Because he can be kind of scary if he actually like gets up on us. We gotta clear this dude though too, so I can focus on the ghost maybe. Activate this. I missed. Kind of messing it up. There you are, asshole. Yeah. Almost. There we go. Nice. Still solid on the ammo despite how much we were shooting. Like, I cannot just get over, like, how well the ammo works for this. Avoid Idol is one of my favorite amulets. It's definitely one of my favorites.
Where will this lead, I wonder?
Jump. Jump. Let's get Bullet Storm active again. Oh, did I mess you up? You jump? Oh no. So sad. Oop. Let's get some more robots going here. Gotta be careful, he is getting close. No! Wah. There we go. Oh, come on, please die. Thank you. Alright. Let's activate the Hunter's vision real quick. And now, there we go. Oh, messed it up. There we go. Little clip. We should be okay, though. Another ghost. Let's activate this here. I want to break that dude if I can. Ghost is down there. We got to get rid of him, though. I'm more scared of that shield guy than the ghost. Which is maybe incorrect. I don't know. Especially if I'm taking hits like that. Shit. We need to activate a relic now. There we go. Dodge away from those things. Start getting some shots out. There we go. Nice. Managed to dodge that. Ooh, where you at, dude? Bullet Storm. Oh, shit. Get away from that. I was a little worried I didn't get far enough away. Nice.
Done it. I hope you do not expect me to go easy on you this close to the end.
Alright, dude. Don't talk too big a game, right? Or I'll be disappointed. Let's go ahead and activate a relic now. But I don't trust what's about to come through there. Aw. Fucking you guys up as you show up. Let's activate this now. Finish. One. Oh, didn't see him behind me. Oh, frick. I need to move. Oh, oh, that's bad.
3 minutes.
Activate the relic, please. Moving, moving. I don't trust any of this. Oh, I'm in trouble. Let's get ready to dodge this thing. I'm okay. Ah, damn it. Bummer. I think maybe if I'd had more of my cooldowns ready right there, and I could have like really kept them all funneled right in front of me, I might have been okay there. I'm not really sure. Kind of alternate who I'm shooting. That way, like I stagger one, then shoot the next one and stagger them. Keep guys from shooting me too much, right? Hi, new person. How are you? You're wondering? Oh, you know, that's a good question. What do I want to be when it's Halloween, huh? Well, I normally do my kind of standard night weird kind of thing, you know? You know what I'm talking about? You were thinking, what? Alright, let's fuck you up, dude. Come on. Nah, asshole, stop it. Shield up, please, a little bit. Come on. Lightning. Come on. Pow.
Very impressive.
Yeah, definitely, I think, a weakness of this build. Kind of saw it right there. If there's like an enemy who's like super in your face, it can be very dangerous. Like that dude was a little tough to kill. That shield kind of made it harder. So that felt pretty dangerous. All right, that's it, man. That's the build. That's rapid fire crossbow. Very satisfying. Give it a try for yourself. Let me know if you find it as satisfying as I do, just being able to just shoot bolt after bolt after bolt. And yeah, that's it. That's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Always appreciate it. Always appreciate it when you guys check it out. And as always, take care.